So a man is just going to frustrate you. He's going to refuse to do everything. He's going
That's
to
not how I
neglect
see it.
you so that you're the one who walks
That's
away.
not how I see
That
it.
is why men don't initiate
That's not how I see it.
divorce.
So for me, I see it normally as women engaging in self-sabotage. Because here's something that's apparent to most men that find themselves in relationships, is that we know that the woman isn't really in love with us, but more in love with what we represent. And so she will project her own ideal version of the ideal man, her fantasy of it. She'll project it onto you. And then in the honeymoon phase of the relationship, when you're seeing her so ecstatic and excited, that's because she's in a relationship with that fantasy man, which you are not. And as a man, you're mostly surprised with her initial display of excitement because you're like, wow, I'm not that remarkable of a guy, but she seems to worship me. What is it about me? Except you're going to learn in about a month's time or 2 or 3 that in fact there was nothing about you. She didn't even really like you. You were simply a template on which she projected her fantasy of the ideal man, and she was in love with that man because that is the same fantasy she projects onto other men. Ever heard a woman say, I just keep falling for the same type of guys? Yeah, because she is in love with essentially the same man. She just projects that image onto different men she encounters. And to the extent that she starts to realize that, wait, you kind of are deviating from the man that I'm supposed to be in love with, here's what happens. The nagging starts.
No.
All right? The nagging starts to try to get you in line with what her fantasy is, which of course catches us by surprise because, we thought she liked us the way we were. We liked that in the beginning. She didn't seem to mind that we had our clothes and socks strewn all over the place. So we liked watching football with the boys. All of a sudden, she hates all of those things. How can that be true? It's because it was never about you.